So we start off with Poison Ivy. Well, she kills 2 white dudes because they weren't catching and releasing the fish, and because they were causing an imbalance in the water's ecosystem. Right, or so Warner Brothers, because they own CW, they think it's okay to murder people for that. Oh, and Montoya is completely fine with her girlfriend murdering people, because lesbians or anyone gay in this show cannot be bad. They are not evil. They do not commit crimes. They are all saints, allegedly. So we then cut to a little training scene of Luke, where he does that now. Apparently, he's got to stay sharp, and well, it's he's topless, and it's completely wasted on what's her name, because obviously she likes the she likes the vagina. But this is just the first of a lot of scenes where Luke is feeling desperately sorry for himself. So Buckling is going to keep doing it. They have a plan to capture Poison Ivy, but she's in a forest, and apparently, according to Warner Brothers / CW, and because they've watched far too many horror films, black people die in forests.
Damn! Shit! And that is whack!
Which is strange. I always thought black people died first in horror films. Technically they still die. It's semantics, I know, but you're mixing up your black people metaphors there, aren't you? So anyway, off they fuck. Off they fuck together, and they run into another white dude, who of course is promptly killed, presumably just because he's a white dude. At this point, who knows? Ivy's chasing them, so they escape from their car. They run to a cabin in the woods. Yes, that's right, a cabin in the woods. Once they get in there, Luke has another meltdown and cries, I guess, because he used the all his testosterone doing the pull-ups earlier. The girls have a bitchy talk because they don't want to admit they want to shag each other. And in this scene, there's a line one of the lines is along the lines of, "What's your problem? You've had a problem with me since we met." And Ryan Wilder says, "Yeah, that's because you treated me like a common criminal." Now then, if we skip back to season 2 when she turns up, we learn she was a common criminal. But again, she's gay, so she can't be, right? That's just the rule. She can't be. But she was caught with drugs in her pocket. A bird was a drug dealer. Her girlfriend was driving a car that killed a police commissioner. Oh, but shut up, bitch. She was a fucking criminal, and it's your own fault, So that's it. They don't want to admit they want to shag each other, but we all know they're going to because it's a CW. Somehow, Ivy keeps calling to Mary through, the grapevine. That's a really shit wording, but, that's what it is. But she needs to be powered up, as my wife said. So we skip to a father and son who's been out hunting. They see Mary, who's collapsed. The dad goes to check on her, and I presume because he's white, don't know, Mary kills him. She force blasts him into a tree and is impaled when we see him at the end. So, so far, today's body count is 4 men, all white. I'm sure that's a coincidence, 2 of them definitely deserved it would seem, because they had the audacity to keep the fish. And I'm going to go with they killed the guy, the dad, because he was hunting, and they were dragging a deer along. Who knows? possibly totally unrelated, but it's Batwoman, you never know. Anyway, skip to the end. Luke's at his dad's grave, and he blames his dad for everything that Luke is shit at. It's all his dad's fault. He takes no responsibility for drinking soy lattes and, you know, fucking knitting or some shit that he does. But it's all his dad's fault. And he resolves to not care what his dad would have thought of him. Alright. Diggle pops up again in this episode, and they keep teasing this fucking Green Lantern thing. But does anyone care at this point now? It's been 2 years since Arrow finished. I guess they're just seeing out his contract, because HBO are doing their own Green Lantern show, which has nothing to do with the Arrowverse. So why keep dragging it out? The show ends with Ivy and Montoya having a row about being in a toxic relationship. When Mary turns up and Ivy sucks out the essence of her power. Not like you're hoping for. She just kisses her forehead, and there we are at the end. So the power of lesbianism strikes again. Throughout the whole run of Batwoman so far, being gay has just been an excuse to kill and not face consequences. And it can't be representing gay people properly, because it just keeps giving them passes and outs and fucking shit and this and that, and it's just like, how do you possibly think you're representing the people you are portraying, pretending? I don't, you know. If I was gay, I'd find this show a fucking insult, but, you know, what do I know? I'm a straight white man, it's not aimed at me. But I don't even, was there any action in it? There wasn't even a fight scene in this show. I think the nearest you might have got was Luke punching some pads during his training montage. But that's about it. Nothing I can think of. It's just, why? This is the best you can come up with. You're in, you know, they must have known that they were in the shit well before the news hit. And yet, we're getting stupid lines like, black people die in the woods in horror films. I get it, you're trying to do a Scream reference perhaps, or, you know, but you just it's like you're glorifying the black stereotype. I don't know if that's the right word. But you're going along with the black stereotype of black people always dying in horror films. The black person dies first. I mean, it was funny in Evolution. It worked in Evolution because Evolution is a good film and a good product. This, this, not so good. Anyway, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe. You can catch me on social media. And I'll see you all again. Bye for now.